Chester Todd. I am 82 years old, live in Racine, Wisconsin. I've declared a candidacy for Congressional District 1 seat that is currently held by incumbent Republican Brian Stiles. In 1990, I stopped voting for the Democrats, with the exception of the 2 years Obama run. I wasn't going to vote for some guy who had been governor of Arkansas for 11 years, and during those 11 years, the infant mortality rate amongst the black population was that of a third world country, and he had done nothing to try to correct that situation. Bill Clinton kind of ostracized Sister Soldier, who was a premier black civil rights activist at that time. When he did that, I made for sure he would lose black votes. This is the big elephant in the room in any conversation with Democrats as it pertains to the race issue. Blacks feel like they're tied to the Democratic Party. I always tell my friends, hey, don't worry about raising your hand like you're going to vote for them. They counted your vote last year already. They know you're going to vote for them. From that time on, I voted twice for the Democrats. Otherwise, I voted for the Green or Socialist or something like that, because I like to exercise my right to vote. I believe that, that much I believe in the democracy, that you should have a right to express your opinion. We need a grassroots democracy where each person has a say-so. But now, the only thing that went wrong with this democracy was two things: capitalism and slavery. All right? And the capitalism, if we go off of that first, creates, as Marx said, will create a division of labor, which in turn creates class division. Now you throw race into that mixture, and you got a very chaotic social system that is unequal, and some people have no equity in it at all. When you have a system like ours that's purely economically based, that creates a quagmire of issues. Those at the bottom get nothing, absolutely nothing. When you see homeless people on the street, believe it or not, there's a classification beneath homelessness. There's people who are just dying. And in a country that can give away $95 billion to kill children and think nothing of it, but come back to their own people and ask for votes for the people that they're starving. I fight for those people. I don't care whether you're white, black, whatever you are. It doesn't make any difference. If you're disenfranchised out of a system that can afford to support you, and we don't even have to build generational wealth on an individual basis. It's laying there. When we look in this society and we got 2 billionaires, what are they going to do with that money? What are they going to do? They can't share that money? Don't they realize that they would not have the money if it wasn't for those at the bottom? Trickle down, it ain't happening. You can forget that. Ain't going to be no trickling down or nothing, but some more sorrow and hard times. That's all that's happening. The Green Party, we're the solution, we're the alternative to this bad government. Politics is not supposed to be so complex. It's common sense. We see that racism back then, and let's play it forward now. We know that it's woven in. That's what the critical race theory is about, how to combat it legally, because it's legally in the criminal justice system. There's no such a thing as creating an anti-racist society inside of a multiracial society that operates on capitalism and that don't work. Now, we've created all our institutions to make sure that these people don't get any type of favoritism. Our criminal justice system, economic exclusion. I'm a firm believer in women having full control over their bodies and over their mind. My main concern is the use of my tax dollars to commit genocide upon innocent, unarmed civilians, and especially children. The government said, you are the government. The government doesn't sit over here and you sit over here. You are the government. You're the one that put him over there, or him or her. You put them there. They're supposed to be your representative. And that's how you get a voice in this supposedly democracy. We call for grassroots democracy. Build it up from the ground up. What happened in this country, the foundation was rotten when it was built. It was tilted. It is now imploding because you're not even promoting democracy. I'm asking for people to vote for me because everything that I've said is what I believe in. This is what I believe in. And I want people to understand that if I'm elected, I will fight for each and every person in the district. I stand for the truth.